I've been losing some weight and I'm totally fine with that. I have been at my absolute peak at the beginning of June. Then I started to implement a protocol where I was going to maintain the mass that I had at that point. And then at the beginning of July, I went to Spain. I had a lot of fun there. Still have to upload that video. It is going to come out eventually. And after that, I was still working out a little bit. My creatine, I didn't have any creatine anymore, so I stopped supplementing creatine. Start to work out maybe like twice a week, and not that intensely. Just very little. Just was doing very little, and now it's almost September, and as a result, I lost some weight. Because I was not spending time working out, I was spending time having fun, fucking around, literally fucking around. So I had a good time. I didn't mind losing some weight. And what I kind of want to go with this is that, you know, as a result, I lost 6 pounds. 6 pounds of muscle. Actually, after like I stopped supplementing creatine, just by, you know, working out a little bit, I lost that little, which is nothing, you know. And also, like, of course, I'm eating less. So, and of course, like, if I would start getting really serious about working out again, I would maybe gain like 5 pounds back in like the first 2 weeks. So that's how much I lost in being inactive for, I don't know, 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Which is also why I didn't upload any videos about, you know, my calisthenics progress, because I simply had not been working on my calisthenics. And that's what I want to go with this. Like, don't take fitness too serious. Don't take anything too serious, really. You know, you have to balance all these things. I always do whatever I feel like what motivates me the most to do. And well, for the past 2 months, I was more motivated by messing around, by having fun. And, you know, if I get really intense into working out, which is fun, but it's a different kind of fun, I get so focused on that I don't have that much time left to do other things. Which is why I'm now getting back into working out, but after this, I am, you know, right now I'm going to work out a lot smarter, where I will get more done in less time. I have a very interesting protocol that I will eventually share with you guys, especially interesting for people with the Bullworker. And yeah, simply, I think that I might actually get my results back in a very short period of time, and I actually might get bigger. It's also like interesting, you know, like the people that say that I'm on steroids. It's interesting that after my peak, you know, after my absolute peak of being 73 kilos, I only slimmed down to being almost 71 kilos after 2 months of being inactive. As if I would take steroids in that time, you know, like getting off steroids would only make me lose 6 pounds. Yeah, right. And after 2 months of not taking them. I don't know. I really should make a steroid video at some point, because I do get these accusations quite a lot. At this point, I understand. I mean, I am quite a big motherfucker. But, like, I even got these I even got these accusations when I was, like, what was it? Like, some guys on the carnivore diet even said, like, that I was on steroids because I had a shelf with some supplements that I never use. And I was like 68 kilos. It's ridiculous. And at that point, I absolutely did not look as big as I look now. So, yeah. So much inactivity, and that's all I lost. And that's interesting, because most of us, we think that we have to keep working out, we have to keep being active, right? We can never take a break, we can never catch a break, because if we take a break, we are going to lose all our motivation and all our gains. And to an extent, that is true. I mean, some of us, we can lose motivation, and we can lose motivation entirely. Which is why I would recommend that if you're gonna take a break from working out, always stay a little bit active, because otherwise you probably are going to lose some motivation to work out. But even after all that time, so little is lost, and that's what I want to say. Like, don't take it too serious. Don't focus all your time and energy in working out, because how much would I have gained if I would have kept working out in those last 2 months and as actively as I have been working out? Maybe 2 pounds, and maybe I would weigh like 74 kilos if I'm lucky. Because it could have taken a lot longer than that. And the hell if I know. And now I've lost a few pounds, which I will probably get back in 2 weeks, and I will probably be back at my old weight in like 3 weeks. So nothing has been lost, essentially speaking. That's another thing. It's like, you know, once you've built up a certain level, you probably will not have that hard of a time to get back to that level, depending on your age, of course. So it's fine. It's totally fine to take a long break. It's totally fine to take some rest, to take some peace. And it's totally fine to do that for a longer period of time. You do not have to, you know, keep going all the damn time. I mean, how big would I have been if I would have worked out non-stop, starting from the age of 16 all the way to almost being 24? I would probably have been heavier. Probably. I don't know how much heavier. Maybe like 75 kilos. I mean, building up muscle is just fucking tough. It simply is. So, you know, don't take it too serious. I mean, have some fun. Have some time for yourself. You know, do what feels good. And don't waste all your time working out. I mean, it's fun. I like to work out. I think everyone should do it. It's essential for optimal health. Although the amount that I usually do is probably a little bit too much for optimal health. But whatever. Everyone should do a little bit of physical activity. It's simply what we are made for. But don't take it too far. Don't take it too far. I don't take it too serious either. I thank you for watching. Actually, I want to add something. Actually, I want to add something to this. If you take a long break and you come back from that break, chances are that you will be more successful. We see this with deload weeks. If we take a break and we start working out again after that, essentially, and this has been proven through studies, essentially no results are lost. However, if you're going to take a break for a longer time, chances are that you're going to give your body a lot more time to recover. It takes 21 days for muscles that have been trained to completely heal. So essentially speaking, if you are really into working out, you never give your body the time to fully recover unless you are going to take a long ass break. And you're going to take it a lot slower. Which is why a long break might actually lead to better results. So keep that in mind.